All right, today we are doing a tier list of all the weapons in Arc Raiders. We'll give you our thoughts on where we think each one goes, and we're judging it based on our, the overall value of the weapon, both Arc and PvP. So let's get into it. The Stitcher, we think that's A tier. Really good at close range. Melts people. At level 4, it's great with attachments. What do you think, Chase?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, upgraded obviously going to be even better, especially with attachments. But at that point, it gets so expensive that there might be other guns better than it. But it's definitely A tier.
Okay, yeah, we can agree on that. The Hairpin has got to be like bottom one in the game. I mean, it sucks against Arc, sucks against players. What do you think?
It's pretty much one of the only guns that's just not fun to use. I mean, if you want to be super stealthy and piss people off, sure, but you're probably not going to win a gunfight.
Yeah, I can agree that I think it needs a buff. Honestly, like it's just in all my time playing this game, I have not picked up one off another player. I don't think.
Yeah, it's good for scraps.
All right, the Kettle I believe is A tier. This is honestly like one of my favorite guns. It feels really versatile. I mean, close to medium range, it's pretty good. It's super accurate, especially with attachments. Um, the reload time is pretty poor, but that gun will shoot as fast as you can click. So I mean, if your trigger finger's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the only downfall is the, base magazine size and like you said, reload time. Otherwise, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. The Rattler, we're gonna put into B tier for now, probably high B. What are your thoughts on the Rattler?
Don't love it. It's one of the least favorite free kit guns you can get, especially because it's only 10 rounds stock. I feel like by default it should have a little bit more. Maybe it'll get a buff, but yeah, B tier because it needs to be upgraded to actually use it.
Yeah, I completely agree. That standard 10 round mag is ridiculous. I mean, you can't even get close to downing someone with that before you're reloading. So
Plus, you can't even put a magazine attachment on it. You have to upgrade it, which
yeah,
that just makes it more expensive.
that is kind of ridiculous. And I mean, like level 1 Rattler has to be like near D tier, honestly,
Yeah,
but max
absolutely.
upgraded. It's got medium damage against the arc. So I don't know,
Yeah,
from like a short to medium range weapon, it's decent.
for sure. Certainly better than the hairpin.
Yes. Hot take, I think the Pharaoh is S tier. Um, Probably like my favorite gun in the game. It's so cheap to make. It's really versatile. It destroys arc. You can beam players. Um, yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy to be accurate with. And well, it's really not great at close range. I mean, it just has so much versatility that I think it's
Yeah.
got to be S tier.
It'd be sick to have a scope on it, but I definitely know why there's not a scope. That would be overpowered.
Yeah, that would be broken for sure. But yeah, throw a silencer on a level 4 Pharaoh. I mean, it's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
The Burleta, probably B tier, honestly. It just gets outclassed by
Yeah.
other guns.
Yeah, I feel like the other light guns are better options, and it's kind of in its own place where it's not bad, just similar to the Rattler. Better guns than that.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot to say about this gun. It's just kind of a boring gun. Um, it's okay, just okay. The Anvil, I'm thinking like high A tier. There could be an argument to put this in S tier, honestly, but yeah, this thing at level 4 can melt people. Extra headshot damage, good against arc. So yeah, we're putting that top A for the time being. What do you think?
Yeah. What's that one attachment that's specific to the Anvil?
The splitter,
The
that
splitter.
gold one.
Yeah, I've seen people use that. I haven't done it myself. I guess that kind of makes it more versatile because it can be sort of like a shotgun. But otherwise, yeah, fully upgraded, the thing rips.
Right. Yeah. I haven't used that splitter either. I don't know. It reduces a lot of the projectile damage, so hard to say.
Yeah.
The Il Toro, I feel like this is at least A tier. I feel like this and the Stitcher are kind of like interchangeable. You can two tap with this at close range. In a level 4, its fire rate's pretty quick. So, um, I don't know. Would you put this above the Stitcher or below it?
Um, Probably below, just because Stitcher's a bit more versatile. I think like Il Toro's cracked on Stella, but if that map didn't exist, it's kind of limited in
Yeah,
terms of what maps you can play it on.
that's a really good point. It's very situational.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm definitely fine with that. The Arpeggio, this has got to be C tier. Like, it's not unusable, but it just gets outclassed by literally every other gun.
Yeah. I bet it's pretty good upgraded, but I've died so much with it that at this point I just scrap them when I see them.
Yeah, and a lot of the community is going to say that this is C tier too, so or lower.
Yeah.
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 Okay, and then we have the Venator. This is like debatably the best gun in the game, even after the nerf where it lost 20% fire rate. This thing is incredible. It shreds people at close and medium range.
Oh yeah. Just mag dumping people, especially with that level 3 mag. You can take on what feels like a whole squad with one mag. And then it's still even good against arcs, so it's like overpowered. But I like where it's at now after the nerf.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. The Venator, before it was literally broken, like it needed a nerf, so they did nerf it, right? They lowered that fire rate, and now it's very good. It went from broken to very good, so I'm glad they didn't nerf this into the ground, but it did need that
Yeah.
nerf.
Plus it's obtainable, It's not
Yeah.
it's not too hard to make.
The Renegade, I personally dislike this weapon, but everyone seems to like it a lot. So I'm going to throw it in A tier personally, but I have a really hard time hitting my shots with this weapon. I expect it to shoot like the Pharaoh, and it doesn't, and it just throws me off. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously decent with range, but I, like you're saying, struggle to hit my shots when it matters most. And for some reason, I think just like I take my time with the Pharaoh more and make the shot count. And with the Renegade, I end up whiffing and just giving up my position.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. The Osprey is a really cool gun and a really fun gun to use, but yeah, it just doesn't really finish people in PvP. So I mean, I feel like if you're gonna use this, run it with like one of your boys, and then just like take crack shots at people.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, with the silencer, I mean, this thing's amazing at killing hornets and wasps, and spotter drones. So
It's
yeah, I
fun to
mean,
use, but
yeah,
like you're saying, it's just not the most effective if you're actually trying to down people.
yeah, I feel like the Pharaoh does what this does, just with like more bullet velocity and damage. Um, that being said, if you throw the purple extended barrel on this, you might get it to move a little more like the Pharaoh. So I'll have to try that. So you good with top of B tier?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that looks about right.
The Torrente. What were you saying about the Torrente?
Just honestly, it's too situational. I mean, it's like good in close range, but you have to be crouching. You also just shred through ammo, and you have to repair it after you use it, so it's too expensive.
I agree with you. It is very situational. Um, it can melt, you know, and like it's definitely got its use. It can lay down some real suppressing fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, really expensive. Durability goes really quick. I want to
If you
put
catch
this like
someone lacking, I mean, you'll definitely have fun with it. But if they know you're there, it's going to be tough to have the upper hand, especially with that accuracy.
right. I want to put it above the Rattler. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Uh I believe the Volcano is S tier. Um at level 4, I mean, it has such a quick fire rate. You can put an extended mag on it. I don't know. I feel like for PvP, this thing shreds.
Oh yeah, close quarters. It's a lot of fun. It's also good to just knock out some arc when you need to. So I mean, it dumps rounds, and it's that much better than the El Toro. Obviously, being purple and all, but good.
Yeah. Okay, so S tier. The Bobcat, I want to say A tier. I feel like it's better than the Stitcher, right? But how do you feel about that placement?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. If someone has a Stitcher and you got a Bobcat, Bobcat's going to take it. But it's just so expensive in comparison when the Stitcher is like readily available. I mean, I don't have the blueprint for one, and I do enjoy using it when I have it, but maybe just a bit too hard to obtain.
Yeah, I can agree with that. This thing can definitely be a monster in PvP, but obviously it's super close range. You can't really kill arc with it. Um, I want to keep the Anvil above it, just because if you hit a couple headshots with the Anvil, you can knock someone pretty fast. But these
Yeah.
these two are close, like
I
almost
also like to think
interchangeable.
about when you reload the Bobcat, you get one mag and you dump that mag into someone and down them, then you got to reload. With the Anvil, I feel like you can get like two players with one single reload
Yeah, that is definitely possible. You just got to hit your shots. So
for sure.
the Tempest, I believe, is S tier. I think this is probably like the best assault rifle in the game. Um, Solid fire rate, solid accuracy, decent range. I feel like it's more versatile than the Batina. So I'm gonna say the Tempest
Yeah.
is S tier. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's well said. I mean, it's fun to use. It does work, and it's enjoyable. I just think as far as the game goes, most of these purple weapons are a bit too expensive for what they produce, but that's a different discussion.
Sure. The Batina is, I don't know, like I almost want to put it top of B tier, but just because it's really good at killing arc and it can kill players, I want to put it A tier. What do you think?
Yeah, most of my use cases, I'll bring that in for like a matriarch run or something. But it also, once again, you go one raid with that thing, you're going to be spending a lot of ammo, and you're going to have to repair it after it's done. So, but
Very
it's fun.
true. Yeah, and something to note is that I mean you got to bring like at least 150 heavy rounds for this, and the heavy rounds, as in the name states, are heavy.
Yeah,
They weigh the most out of all the ammo. So you're taking up a lot of inventory space and a lot of weight running the ammo for
yeah,
this.
and it's high tier loot, so you're thinking maybe I'll bring my heavy shield. That's even more weight. Then you can't really do much looting when it's all said and done.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've experimented with this weapon at level 4, right, with like gold attachments, like the best attachments you can have. It still struggles to hit people like medium to long range. Like you really have to just kind of tap it, like if you go full
Yeah,
auto, it loses its accuracy so fast. So um yeah, the Batina is kind of in a weird spot. Like it's good, but it's just not great, I guess. So
yeah,
um the Hullcracker, I feel like just because it only does one thing, it's got to be C tier, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't use it for PvP, and we are ranking these guns like overall, right? Like what do they do in their entirety, right? So
Expensive to craft ammo, expensive to
oh
buy
god,
ammo.
yeah, the ammo is
And
so expensive.
on a different note, I kind of was a little bit underwhelmed by the like explosion the Hullcracker produces. I know it does good damage against arc, and it's effective if you're fighting a boss. But I thought there would just be a bigger bang, more cinematic. Um, so I kind of wish there was more of an explosion when it hit the target.
Yeah, they actually just nerfed it recently. Like I think it did have more of a like explosion, like an AoE type thing, but they nerfed that. So okay, the Jupiter. Do we think this is high A or S tier?
I mean, it's good. It's really good, but that little charge time, if you're trying to use it for PvP, you really got to follow your target well. Um,
It is
I would,
classified as a sniper rifle, right? So
yeah, yeah, but that makes it hard when someone's moving and you got to like let this laser charge up and track them throughout the shot. I don't know. It's good, but once again, ammo's expensive. It's real expensive for that, and it takes up a lot of space in the inventory.
yeah, I'm okay with this being where it's at right here. What do you think?
Yeah, looks about right.
It is really good at killing arc. Something to note. So the
Yeah,
Equalizer, I think the Equalizer is S tier. Um, it does absolute work on bots, and it also melts players. Like a lot of people sleep on this for PvP. Um, it wouldn't be like my first choice for PvP, but it is pretty versatile. I mean, it has super long range. It has hit scan. It doesn't run through ammo that fast. Like one mag is like 50. So yeah, you can take down queens, matriarchs with this. You can get players. So I think this is an S tier weapon.
yeah. It's the only gun I haven't actually used. I've never attempted to kill someone with it. But I've seen you use it, and I've seen other players use it in lobbies, and it just is so awesome. Seeing that laser beam just
Yeah,
flying through the sky
it
makes it look
is.
like you're a badass.
It is a very cool weapon. So I'm gonna put it in third. Now the latest weapon obtained from the matriarch core. I think we both agree that this is the best gun in the game. It is pretty much a 2 round burst, right? And if you land both of those 2 round bursts, you can pretty much just like two tap people if they're wearing like a
Yeah,
light shield.
yeah.
That thing
It
is
is it is really
ridiculous.
awesome. And to be honest, it's kind of like the Pharaoh, except it's instant fire, 2 rounds succinctly, pretty much down someone before they can even see you.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, Aphelion best gun in the game, Venator second. The Aphelion has range, it can do close range. I mean, it's not as good at killing bots as the Equalizer and the Jupiter, but I feel like because these two are so good at killing bots, the devs wanted to make this a little bit better in PvP because
Yeah,
these are, you know, not like legendary in PvP. This is a legendary PvP weapon. So,
for sure. And you can throw a grip on it, and you can throw the stock, so you can put a kinetic converter on it, make it even more broken.
yeah, so that pretty much sums it up. We're going to put up a video for like tools and gadgets next, but yeah, let us know if you agree with this or you disagree. But yeah, this is the Arc Raiders tier list.